Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our very quick Bible ponder for this evening. As I said last week, we're going to have our discussion of the book of Philippians next week, as today is Ash Wednesday. But I thought I'd come on and do a quick video for us to just talk a bit about the start of our Lent journey that a few of us will be going on. So it's an exciting time. We're going to be looking forward to Lent. Lent is usually a period of fasting and reflection and not just looking forward to Easter, but a sort of build up to Good Friday as well. And there's often specifically an element of fasting during Lent. And for some of us, especially in the Protestant tradition, that takes a kind of flexible form. Sometimes it's just giving something up like chocolate or sodas or something like that just for the entire period of Lent. And for some more traditional followers of the Lent season, it looks like a sort of Monday to Saturday fast with Sundays having some different elements in. Growing up in New Mexico, one of the interesting things I learned food-wise is for a lot of native Mexicans who are predominantly Catholic, they fast from meat, especially Monday to Saturday, and some will have fish or have fish on a Sunday, but they'll fast from meat specifically. And so one of the things that they do, and a friend of mine told me about how they would take cactuses, and if you cut off the spines of a cactus and boil it and cook it real good, it makes a very good meat substitutes almost for a pork in a dish. And so for those vegetarians and vegans out there looking for a good meat substitute, cactus works, especially for those Catholics during Lent down in Mexico. But it's an interesting time. So one of the elements of our Lent journey that I thought I'd talk about real quick is, instead of fasting, we're going to have an element throughout our weeks of the Lent journey of adding something to our lives. I think we can all agree that for the past year or so, we've had to give up a lot of things in our lives. We've had to give up social interactions and holidays and hugs and not wearing masks in public and all sorts of other things. We've had to give up a lot over the last year. And so I thought it would just be too much for us to try and think about taking something away, giving something up again. It's like something else we have to give up. So for our Lent journey, one of the things I'm going to have those who are coming along with us do is add something to our lives. And I think this is actually going to be a really difficult thing to do. Sometimes it can be a fairly simple thing to think about what we're going to give up. Again, the kind of ready-to-hand example is chocolate. We can think about that, or sugars, or again, sodas, or something like that, or again, meat. Something to give up, we can pinpoint that, we can choose that, and we can kind of focus on that. But where it comes to adding, I think it's going to be difficult. And what I want to focus on with the adding is adding something into our lives that can nourish us. And there's a lot of talk in our culture these days about self-care, and I think a lot of that can be really helpful. But sometimes it's really hard to know what to do, and self-care itself can even become just another thing on a list that you have to check off, and that can be exhausting. And so I think it's going to be a particularly difficult challenge to think about what we can add to nourish ourselves. And so I'd like to offer that to you all this evening, those who are watching the Bible Ponder. Think about this Lent. What can you add, even if it's just once a week? What can you add to your life that will nourish your soul? I think it will be a beautiful thing, not just to find the thing for the nourishing, but the act of introspection and the act of reflection and thinking about that thing that will nourish you. I think it's a worthwhile exercise, and I invite you to take that up this Lent. So thank you for watching this evening. Keep an eye if you'd like to join in our Lent journey. You can still join anytime just by going on to our website. If you go to ellenparishchurch.co.uk/Lent-journey, You'll find it there. There's also adverts on our Facebook and on our church website where you can find the website to sign up for that and join along with us, and we can send out the pack for what to do. It's never too late to sign up. You can join in anytime with that. So thanks for watching. Have a good evening.